Hello guys, so in this video I will discuss about T flip-flop. First of all, you have to know that why the name is T here. T stands for toggle. So first you have to know that what is toggle. This toggle term comes from the JK flip-flop. You know the truth table of JK flip-flop. And notice the last line. When the J and K was 1 and 1, at that time output Qn plus 1 was equal to complement of previous state. That means Qn bar. That means during J and K is 1 and 1, if the previous input was 0, then Qn plus 1 will be 1. And if the previous input was 1, then the present input Qn plus 1 will be 0. That means just complement of previous state. This state is called nothing but toggle state. If we want to get only the toggle state, that means we want to use only this toggle state. We don't want to use this data storage state. We have to use T flip-flop. Okay, let's come to the formation of connection diagram of T flip-flop. To form the T flip-flop, you have to take help of JK flip-flop. You know that symbol diagram of JK flip-flop is like this. Now draw this JK flip-flop first. Now connect this J and K by a wire. That means in T flip-flop you are giving the same input to J and K. In this way you are getting the connection diagram of T flip-flop. Now symbol diagram of T flip-flop. Very simple. The symbol diagram of T flip-flop will looks like this. There is a single input which is called T. There is a clock and there are two output Q and Q bar. Now notice that the portion under this dotted line will go inside this box. Okay. So in this way we can get the symbol diagram of T flip-flop. Now truth table of T flip-flop. Again you have to take help of truth table of JK flip-flop to get the truth table of T flip-flop. Let's take this combination. We are taking here these three combinations. When clock is 0, the output will be Qn. That means output will behave as memory. It doesn't depend on the value of T. This state is similar as this state of JK flip-flop. Now when the clock is 1 and T is 0, now what will happen when T is 0? Suppose you are giving T is 0 here. So at that time what is the value of J and K? Obviously both are 0. Now you know that when J and K was 0 and 0, the output was memory. That means Qn. That means for T equal to 0, the output will also memory. That means Qn. Now what will happen when the clock is 1 and T is 1? Now put T is 1 here. During that time, obviously J and K both are equal to 1. So when JK are 1 1, the output was Qn bar. That means in this place you have to put Qn bar. Now characteristic table. You know that to form this characteristic table you have to take help of the truth table. Now input will be T and Qn and output will be qn plus 1. So using this t and qn you can form this 4 combination. Now you have to find out the output qn plus 1. So in this 2 line t is equal to 0, and you know that for t equal to 0 the output qn plus 1 is qn. That means memory. That means it stores its previous data. Okay, now you are giving t equal to 0 0 here, and previous data is 0 and 1. That means qn plus 1 will be also 0 and 1. Now in this 2 line the t is 1. Now what happens when t is 1? When t is 1 the output is qn bar. That means opposite of previous state. So here the qn is 0 and here the qn is 1. That means complement of qn. That's why 0 will become 1 and 1 will become 0. Clear? Now characteristics equation. So how to form the characteristics equation? Again you need to take help of the K map. Now put t and qn here, 0 1 0 1. There is a 1 for t and qn 0 and 1. That means there is a 1, and also there is a 1 for the combination 1 0. That means put a 1 here. Now no grouping is not possible here. That means you have to consider 1 and 1 separately. That's why qn plus 1 will be equal to t bar qn plus t qn bar. You can see that for this one the expression will be t qn bar, and for this one the expression will be qn bar t. That means ultimately you can say that that is nothing but t XOR qn. Now excitation table. Again you know that you can form the excitation table from the characteristics table. Now input of the excitation table are qn and qn plus 1, and output is t. Now this 4 combination is possible. Now what will happen when qn and qn plus 1 is 0 and 0? Let's find out. That means this line during qn and qn plus 1 0 0 t was 0, so put 0 here. For 0 1 t was 1, so put 1 here. For 1 0 t was 1, so put 1 here. For 1 1 t was 0, so put 0 here. So that is your excitation table. Now same as before, form excitation equation. So put qn and qn plus 1 here. You will get 2 1. Again no grouping is possible, so ultimately t will be qn XOR qn plus 1. The process is same as before.